Bonjour à tous et bienvenue to French with Abiya. I'm Abiya and I'm so happy you have decided to begin your French learning journey with me. Whether you're learning French for school, delve, work, travel, or simply because you love the language, this course is for you. We'll learn step by step in a very simple and practical way. So let's begin our very first lesson. Les salutations, which means greetings. Let's pronounce it. Les salutations. Les salutations. Greetings. Every lesson follows the same format. We learn one topic at a time with practical examples, avoid common mistakes, and finish with a short recap and a question for you in the comments. These are the greetings we learned today. By the end of this lesson, you'll learn when and how to use each one naturally. So let's begin with the most common French greeting. Bonjour. 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 It means hello and also good morning. This is the greeting you'll use most often during the day, whether you are entering a classroom, greeting a neighbor, or meeting someone for the first time. Bonjour is always a safe and polite choice. Now, let's look at some simple examples. Imagine you're walking into a shop and you want to greet the lady at the counter. You would politely say, Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, madame. Now, suppose you are meeting a gentleman, maybe your neighbor or a teacher. You would say, Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. Bonjour, monsieur. What if you're greeting someone you know by name? Let's say your friend's name is Sophie. Then you simply say, Bonjour, Sophie. Bonjour, Sophie. Bonjour, Sophie. Or maybe your friend's name is Pierre. In English, Pierre means Peter. In that case, you would say, Bonjour, Pierre. Bonjour, Pierre. Bonjour, Pierre. Did you notice something? The word bonjour never changes. Only the name of the person changes. As the day comes to an end, we usually change from bonjour to bonsoir. 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 If you meet someone in the evening, bonsoir is the correct greeting. The next greeting is salut. 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 Salut is informal. Think of it as saying hi. It's perfect for friends and people you know well, but it's best to avoid using it in formal situations. When you're leaving, au revoir. Au revoir. AU is pronounced as au. Revoir. Au revoir is the most common way to say goodbye. It works in almost every situation, whether formal or informal. Now, let's learn two very useful expressions that you will often hear in French. The first one is à bientôt. À bientôt. À bientôt, which means see you soon. We use it when we know we'll meet the person again, but we are not exactly sure when. And now let's look at à demain. À demain. À demain, which means see you tomorrow. And like à bientôt, this one is very specific. You use it only when you know you'll meet the person the next day. Here's an easy way to remember the difference. A bientôt means you'll meet again soon, but you don't know exactly when. A demain means you'll meet tomorrow. The day is already decided. Our last expression for today is bonne nuit. Bonne nuit, which means good night. We use it when someone is going to sleep. Before we finish today's lesson, Let's look at some very common mistakes that many beginners make. Bonne nuit means good night and not hello. Hello means bonjour. Salut is an informal greeting. We use it with friends, classmates, brothers or sisters, or close family members, and not with teacher. Bonsoir is only used in the evening and not in the morning. So don't worry if you make these mistakes at first. Every language learner makes them, right? So remember these four simple rules. You can note it down if you want. Bonjour is during the day. Bonsoir in the evening. Bonne nuit before going to bed. And salut with friends and people you know well. So let's quickly review all the greetings we have learned today. Bonjour, 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 bonsoir, 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 salut, 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 au revoir, au revoir, au revoir, à bientôt, à bientôt, à bientôt, à demain, à demain, à demain. Bonne nuit, bonne nuit, bonne nuit. Now it's your turn. Imagine you're meeting your French teacher at 9 a.m. Which greeting would you use? Write your answers in the comments. I'd love to know your answers. In our next lesson, we'll learn the most useful polite expressions in French, words you will use every single day. Thank you so much for joining me for my very first lesson on French with Abiya. I hope you all enjoyed learning with me. If this lesson helped you, I really appreciate it if you subscribe and share it with someone else who's interested in learning French. And don't forget to answer today's question in the comments. I look forward to reading your answers. Merci et bientôt!